Hello, hello. Welcome back to Shading White. Here we are with part 2 of our ThredUp 5-pound rescue unboxing. Thank you for coming back. If you haven't seen part 1, I'm going to put it up here. I believe it's on the side in the video, and all you have to do is click. When you're done with this one, go back and watch that one, and then be sure to finish with this one. This has been a really great ThredUp 5-pound. And I'm going to tell you, I've had a lot of people asking, emailing about how do you get ThredUp boxes? Well, they're hard to get. And I sit at my desk all day, shipping, researching, sorting, doing a lot. So I'm in front of my computer quite a bit, and throughout the day I click and see if there's any ThredUp boxes. There's not. Not only do you have to click in immediately when they put these boxes up because they go so quickly, but two, they do it all through the day. There doesn't seem to be like a rhyme, because I have difficulty getting them and I'm on all the time. And I know other people who are also resellers have a really hard time getting them too. Some people just have a knack. I'm not one of them, but some people are, and I'm happy for them. And if you get them, I'm happy for you. Don't get mad at people who are doing videos and do get them a lot. They're putting the time in my opinion, to get them. And so anyway, my advice, because people ask all the time, how do I get a ThredUp? My advice is just to go on to ThredUp rescue or thredup.com rescues and look throughout the day. And if you notice at the very bottom, the ones that are not available, if you see them sitting at a certain place all the time, that means they haven't came up. That's the way I'm guessing. I don't know anything anybody else doesn't know. But anyway, let's get back to this. This has to be one of the best I've seen in a long time. And the reason for that is not only that there's a lot of brand names, there's some unique pieces, there's some vintage pieces, but we also have sterling. We have 14 karat gold, and we have gemstones, which is pretty cool. Especially, I love getting brand names that I've never seen before. And so hopefully you do too. If you haven't been on our channel before, welcome, welcome. If you have, welcome, welcome too. We appreciate each and every one of you. We are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms. We bring you the items that we get at auctions, garage sales, estate sales, these unboxings, ThredUp, Goodwill, Shop Goodwill, America's Thrift Supply. We also get jewelry jars from they're not at convenience stores. I've seen none at convenience stores. I've seen them at thrift stores. I've seen them at consignment stores. I have never yet to see them in a Goodwill, but I have to say, I don't go into our local Goodwill very much. Ours isn't very good in my opinion, but I do know some other resellers in our area that go and get hard goods and do very well with them. So whatever you do, do it and enjoy it. That's what I say. So if you see something you're interested in that I have available, I will put a price on. All you have to do is send us an email to shadingwhite@gmail.com. We will send you a PayPal invoice. No, you do not have to have a PayPal an account. You can also use them as a guest. So just send us a timestamp and a description and your mailing address if you haven't purchased from us before. So let's just get to it where we left off on Friday and enjoy. Okay. Here we have a long necklace that doesn't have a name. It's a roller clasp. Let me see if there's a name on the roller clasp. It does say something. This is 925. So we're going to put this over to the side and test it. Okay, so I tested this, and it is 925 Vermeil. It has a small little extension on it here. The chain and the clasp is definitely 925 gold tone, so Vermeil. It is not using the extension. It is 28 inches, and then it has an additional 2-inch extension. And then it has this gorgeous quartz slab or geode or whatever you call it. I don't exactly know the proper terms, but there is the color. This is a stunner. Look at this stone. It is just pretty. And so this is the little pieces, and there's the little geode or quartz inside. And then it has these faceted beads and these tiny little beads. I think these are labradorite of some type. Each one is a little different. The way it's faceted, and then it's just really, really pretty. It's a regular cable chain, but I think this is a beautiful piece. So on this one, I'm going to do, I'm going to do 30 on this one. And then this one is an arrow with a chain. I don't see any markings on the chain. The arrow, well, it's in the ring. It's 16 inches with a 2-inch extension, a little discoloration on the lobster clasp. So just silver tone. So let's do $5. Wow, this is like crazy heavy. It is, what does that say? Let's check it a little closer. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of investigation on this. This says Elizabeth Cole, and Elizabeth Cole necklaces are running from $300 to $500. Okay, I'm gonna put this over. There's a little discoloration right here, so I'm gonna see if it cleans up. So we're gonna put this over to the side, and we'll come back and discuss it. Love learning new designers. This is quite a beautiful piece. It is, as I said, Elizabeth Cole, and researching them, Elizabeth Cole is the older sister of the jewelry designer, and one of the sisters worked for a PR company for fashion and style, and they didn't have a jewelry line, so she had always been tinkering with jewelry, and she had her own personal jewelry on, and they asked her about hers. Could she bring, let them know who the designer was? Story goes like that she brought her own jewelry in. She started the company in 2005 and moved it to Rhode Island in 2011. Of course, Rhode Island being the costume jewelry capital of the United States. Actually, they're saying the world. However, you know, in the 1800s to now, it has been the costume where lots of jewelry companies have started right here in the United States. This is a small company that's run by women, and their bib jewelry looks to be their most expensive. Looks, like I said, around the 300 to 500 range. However, their resale market seems a lot lower, and I saw some bib of theirs jewelry anywhere from like the $80 mark up to about 150-ish. So I think it seems like the extension seems to be shinier than the sides, and this side seems a little darker than this, but the rhinestones on this are fabulous, and it is well made. Roller clasp with the tab of the designer. So on this one, I'm just going to say, and here's the back, really, really good condition. So on this one, I'm going to say, let's do $40. Here we have a rhinestone bracelet. Let me see if there's anything missing. There's a lot going on here, so hopefully I don't miss anything. No, I don't see any. It's faux pearl and rhinestone that makes flowers. It's stretch, not a lot of stretch to it. So right now it is set at about a 7, a little 6 3/4 probably, without stretching it at all. So I'm going to say, that's really cute. So I'm going to say $5. I think we get one of these every time. Here's one of those ribbon with glass, and I'm just going to say $2 for that one. And it's kind of a goldish with a gold drip inside, so $2. Okay, nice. This is rhinestone wire bracelet. That is sweet, especially for this time of year, like New Year's coming up. That looks really super nice, but it's just stretch. So the smallest on it is about 6.5, and it was super comfortable on me at 7.5 with it going tip to tip. So you could even have a larger wrist for this. So I'm going to say let's do $6 for that one. Very classy. And this one is cool. Let's see. This says Stella and Dot. It's a bolo. It's done in gray. Very stiff, like tight weave. And it's a crown with rhinestones. And I'm going to say, let's just do $4. A lot of named pieces in this one. I think we have more percentage-wise named pieces in this than we did in the 15-piece the other day. This is Aaliyah Sophia with the wire that goes around the neck. And that's really nice. Green, blue, and like an opalish. So I'm going to say, let's just do, for the choker and pendant, let's do $6. This is bolo. It is unsigned, pink leather with chain. The smallest it will be is a 7 is the smallest, but it'll go much bigger. And I'm going to say just $5. I don't think we've gotten to that yet. So, I'm just going to put that aside. I'm not sure. All right, I don't see a name on this one, but it is a wrap bracelet with a buckle. Let's see if it needs to go around twice or 3 times. It's a rose gold color and black. And with 2 times around, it's about a 6 3/4. So I'm going to say let's just do $4 on that one. Here's another one that matches it. So I'm going to put both of them together for the $4. And this one's in gold and white, and this is rose gold and black. So together, $4. Here we have another like copper tone with beads. I believe they're glass. No, actually they're stone. It goes up to like the right smack in the center of the quartz amethyst citrine line. So I don't know, but they're pretty. And that was on the center one. And the blue looks like lapis. These are citrine, lapis. Possibly aventurine. Is that how you say it? So that's cool that these are all gemstones. Let's see if it says anything on the... there's a little discoloration in the back. It is no clasp. It's 30 inches with the little gemstones being 1 inch by 1.5 inches. So I'm going to say, let's do $9 for the gemstones. Here's a little fashion ring, silver tone. It says blessed and has a line of rhinestones. It's an 8.5, so let's do $6 on it. All right. Got one similar to this before. It is like a lot of chains put together, and then there's tassels on the bottom with pearls. Let's see, they look like real pearls, and they feel like real pearls. And there's 3 on each end. There's no name, but it's an open swag, like so. And it is, counting the whole thing, oops, sorry, 35 inches. I love necklaces like this. So I'm going to say $12 with the real pearls. This, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is so crazy. It looks designer-ish. Let's see. I don't see any names on here. That's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. Okay, so we have a knot here. And this is just braided leather, I believe. It goes like so. But this opens up, I believe, like that. And you can put anything in there. I think it goes like this to hold these together. Like so. And then these down here. But I don't see a name on this anywhere. This is definitely mother of pearl shell. And So on this, it is 22 inches with the pendant being 4 additional inches. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say 18 on this. It's pretty designer-ish looking. Okay, this must be a new thing because this is like, the best way for me to describe this is like braided embroidery thread with a lobster clasp and chain for the extension. And then these are 2 strands. And that's just what it is, these little tabs and tubes. Pretty long with the extension. It is, the shortest one is 34 inches. And I'm going to say, let's just do $5 for that. All right, this one's broke. Missing rhinestone here. This part's loose, so it just needs the rings put back together. So I don't see a name, so I'm just going to say $1 for this. This piece is 2 lobster clasps, so my guess would be it was part of something else. And it's silver and gold and rhinestones. No missing rhinestones. Oh, there is a tag. It's just a heart. I don't know who that is. So I don't know if this goes on a sweater or a dress, or there's more to it somewhere. I don't see anything. But I'm just gonna give you, it's super heavy. It is 22 inches, and I'm going to do $5 for it. And there is some loose strings in it. There's some missing rhinestones in this one, and it's a chain. So that's just going to be $1. This is mother of pearl on a super soft leather triple or double strand with a lobster clasp, gold tone. The leather straps are 32 inches, and the mother of pearl is 3 inches by 3 1/8 of an inch. So on this, I'm just going to say, I'm going to say $8 on that one. Pretty cool. Then we have a toggle clasp neck bracelet. I don't see any names. And it says, with God, all things are possible. Silver tone, and it is a size 8. And as I said, it's a toggle clasp. So on this, I'm going to say $4. Okay. Check this beauty out. I love this. Isn't that unusual? It's like rubber. I don't see a name. I'm surprised this doesn't have a name. So it's plastic here. I don't see a name in the bag. These are all acrylic on this rubber tube is the best way of saying it. So it's squishy. And again, that looks so crazy. Just designer. So I'm going to say it is cool. Let's give you a length on it. 24 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do, there's some scratches on it. So I'm just going to say $10. A lobster clasp with these super light wood beads. And then at the bottom, it has gold tone spacer beads that look hammered. And then at the bottom, check that out. I'm going to say it's acrylic. Let me test it. This hand-carved acrylic feather. It is 31 inches with a 3-inch extension, and then the feather is an additional 3¼ inch. So I'm gonna say $10 on that. That is super light, but it's not like light and inexpensive. It's more like light and just light materials, like hollow. All right, that came out of here. It's an antiqued bronze looking chain with this medallion, no name, and it's a footprint and a dog print. Isn't that cool? This looks like it has hairspray on it, but it's a footprint and a dog print. I love that. It is lobster clasp with an extension, 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. The pendant is 1¼ inch by 1 1/8 inches. And I'm just going to say $3. It's a pair of matching earrings. And they're like leathery for the yellow part. And then you got this little tassel. So I'm just going to say $2. This is a bracelet, I believe. And it says Black Saint Benedict Crucifix leather bracelet. There's the crucifix right there. Right there. And on this, I'm going to say, let's just do $1. Here we have just a vinyl strand with a pendant on it. And it looks like Mary, maybe. There's Jesus and there's Mary. And I'm just going to say $1 on that. It looks brand new with the tag. All right, this, check that out. A barrel clasp that's made from the same material. This bracelet, I believe they go together. Yes. Okay, these two go together and they're mother of pearl. They are gorgeous. It is a barrel clasp made out of the same material, all beaded. This is 18 inches and it's graduated, or rather, yeah, graduated. And then the matching bracelet. I'm going to say together, $18 for the set. Gorgeous. Check this out. It is signed. Let's see what it says to us. It's a BSK. This is such a pretty piece. It is well made, gold tone, as I said, made by BSK with rhinestones. Is that a missing rhinestone? Let me see. No. No missing rhinestones. I thought there might be a missing rhinestone right there, but it isn't. It just is like a little gold open area, and the same, just a little off-centered on this one also. Let's just do $9. This is just a necklace by itself, and it has a V, but I'm not sure who the V is for. It is with the extension 20 inches, and I'm going to do $5. And this is another one of those that has that string, multiple strands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the longest one is 15 inches. So I'm just going to say $4. This goes to the jadeite line. I have no idea what that is, but that's what it goes to. And then it has these gold faceted beads. It's stretch. It is a size 7 at its non-stretch self. And I'm going to say, let's do $8 for that one. This one says $9.25 also. Okay, this is really a nice piece, even though it gets tangled on itself really easily because it is so long. It is 50 inches long, and there's another knit. All right, there we go. All right, so it is 50 inches from there. It has a shepherd's hook. It says 925. It says FAS. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And it has this like teardrop. There's one here and there's another one over here. And I think this is so you can, I could be mistaken, but I think it's where you can loop it on here and make shorter links and more strands. So as I said, it's 50. And this is, I believe, some type of stone. Some of them do have scratches. They are faceted. And if you look at it at a certain angle, it has a tiny bit of flash. So I believe it's a type of gemstone. I just don't know what type. And on this one being sterling, I'm going to say, let's do, it looks like online pre-owned. It looks like similar ones to this one. I didn't find this exact one, but similar ones to this look like it's going for around $50 to $55. So on this one, I'm going to do, let's just say 20. We have this triple strand necklace. It is an arrowhead in silver with a silver chain. It is an arrow with a gold chain, and then just a rhinestone. And they each come off to be their own individual necklace with an extension. It is on the shortest 17 inches, 20 inches, and 26 inches. And on this one, we're just going to do $5. Then we have this one. Oh, there we go. So it's like a chevron kind of, but super heavy. No name, lobster clasp with an extension. And it is 23 inches with the chevron, double chevron, I guess, is 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And I'd really say it's not a chevron. I'm just kind of using that. Okay. So there's that. So $4 if, there we go. This one is gold tone rhinestone, but it's missing a rhinestone. So I'm just going to say $1 on that one. This is in really good condition, no name, and it has two crosses that are sideways. So this one's super long, and the shortest one is 24 inches, with the longest one being 38 inches. And I'm going to say $5 on that one. Okay, so then we didn't find anything on this. So I'm guessing it's a necklace, like so. Gold conchos, I think that's what you call these things. I don't think it can be a belt because it's pretty small, but let's see. It's 24 inches, but it's super thin and magnetic. So I'm going to say, let's just do $4 on that. Okay, I'm going to do the bits and pieces that are here because we need to do some testing on some of this, I know. This one, I don't know what this is. And there's like discoloration in here. So I'm just going to put that in bits and pieces. Okay, so we have these 5 raffia palm bracelets, all kind of in a greenish blue, from green to blue. They generally come from Africa. And let's just do, for the 5 of these, let's just do $3. And then we have these, I think they're earrings. So I'm just going to say $1. Here we have see, is this signed? This is unusual. Let's see if it's magnetic. It is, but it's very unusual. This part is braided metal. Isn't that pretty? And then the back part is a bolo. So you just pull it. To get a bigger size, like so. And then there's your bracelet. And it's like a silver tone, but yeah, you don't have to worry about getting it over your wrist. So that's pretty cool. The largest it can be pretty much is about an 8 1/4, maybe a little bigger. And the smallest is pretty much a 6 1/2. So on this one, and it's really nicely done. I don't see a name on it anywhere. It is magnetic, so it is just silver tone. So let's just do $7. That's very nice. One is silver tone with rhinestone evil eye, and the second one is what I'm gonna guess that's a butterfly, maybe, and a tassel. Both of them, one is silver tone, one is gold tone, and I'm gonna say, let's just do $4 for both of them together. Cool. This one is an inlaid. It's brass and wood inlaid. So here's the wood inlay with brass. So let's do, let's get you a size on it. It is up to about an 8 1/4. So let's just do $5 for the brass and wood inlay. Okay. These are magnetic, and I'm just gonna do $1 for the two together. This one's really cool. I don't see a name, and it's got this texture on it. This one looks like it has rhinestones on it. I'm not seeing any missing. I don't see a name, but these together I'm gonna do just $1. And then on these three, we've got orange, pink, orange. And on these, they are not magnetic. And I'm going to do $1 for the three of those. Let's see, this one says something. Let's see what it says. I believe it says 77.C, I believe. So I'll test that one. And this one seems kind of not metalish, but metal. So that's just going to be $1, and it's kind of pink and silver. Say this is brass. So I'm just going to say $2 on the brass. It is a 7 1/2 inch. Okay, we have these large hoops, and they are magnetic. They are large, as I said. They are a size 2 1/2 inches. And on these, I'm just going to say $1. We have these that are matching. And they are gold tone with a tassel. They look like that bracelet we had earlier. And on these, I'm just going to do, and they're wires, so you can move them about. And I'm going to say just $1 on these. And then we have these that are silver tone. And I believe it's a bird. They're open in teardrops, and I'm going to say $3 on those. And they do have some weight on them. I don't see a name, and they're silver tone. And then, let's see. This is a bracelet. no name. It kind of looks like a steampunk. So it's a fold over clasp. It is a size 8. And I'm going to say just $1 on that one. These are just leather and then seed beads on the front. I'm going to say $1. These are pretty, nothing missing. They do not have a name that I can see. And they are just really pretty rhinestone earrings that are clip-ons. And on these, I'm going to say $5. This is halite, not dyed, with a brass ring. This is adjustable to a certain extent, not very. It is a size 7 3/4, but it could probably move up to probably about an 8.5. And on this one, I'm going to say let's just do $5. Now, this one, I think goes like this in your ear, and then this clips on the top of it. So that's gonna go for $1. This is just a one earring, and I'm gonna put that in the bits and pieces. We got 2 pennies in this one, so we're rich already. We're ahead of the game. Oops, sorry. Let's see. We have this charm that is the elephant Buddha. I can't remember what it's called. And on one side it's blue and the other side it's pink. So that's just gonna be $2. This is a J. Crew, and it is starfish. And I'm going to do $5 on the J. Crew. These, let's see, where's the other one? There's not this much here, but it's like things get lost. This is silver tone backs with gold tone bezels. And I think these are acrylic blue. And I'm just going to say $2 on those. We have a shell, and that's going in bits and pieces. These are dyed halite, and I'm going to do $3 on those. This one is one just by itself, and I'm going to say that's going in bits and pieces. This one are pretty, and I believe there might, yeah, let's see, does this go in here? It does, so I can actually fix these real quick. Boom. But these are pretty. I like the soft gold on these. So those are going to be $3. This one doesn't have a mate, so this is going in bits and pieces. This is kind of a set. This is dollar signs. This is butterflies, and the backs are round. So that's why I know they're all a set. These are wings with rhinestones. So that's 3. And then there's a couple of butterflies. That one, that one. And this one, yeah. So this is butterflies. This is butterflies. And I think that's all those that are in that set. So on these, I'm just going to say for all of these, let's just do $3. And I'll put them in a bag. So those all go together for $3. And then we have a real Baroque pearl going in bits and pieces. This is a, it says, I believe it's Roman. It is a faux pink pearl. We have this orange little piece that went to something is going in bits and pieces. We have these button earrings that are different colors going in the bits and pieces. This one earring is going in bits and pieces. This one earring. This fold over clasp. And let me just separate them out real quick. These are matching, but the silver balls are a little dirty, so those are going bits and pieces. Here is some beads, just the one bead. This one is a one earring. These match, and they're faux, and I'm gonna say just $1 on those. It's a rhinestone and a pearl that hang. I'm going to put all these little faux pearls in the bits and pieces. So there's 6 of them. So they're actually 3 pairs of earrings, but they're going bits and pieces. This ring is going, this little silver tone ring. I believe this one doesn't have a mate. I don't believe the dove has a mate. This hoop doesn't have a mate. This one doesn't. There. These do, they're crisscross, so I'm just going to say $3 on the studs. These are dirty, but they could be sterling silver, but I'm putting them in bits and pieces. One single apple, one single snowflake, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 backs to earrings, 6 backs. That's all going in a bits and pieces bag. It's 2.6, so it's going to be $3. But then we have the good stuff. Okay. This is all the sterling. So let's go through the sterling before we go through these pieces. Okay. So this one is a beauty. This is, and I tested all of this. So this is 925, and these oval beads, and it's pretty heavy. It is a size 18 inches, and I'm going to do $28 for this beaded sterling silver necklace. Just a beautiful piece there. These, as I said, are all tested sterling, and most of them are all marked sterling. This is Brighton. but it's not marked, but it did test as sterling. Aren't those pretty? And it feels like butter. So, but I believe that is a Brighton bee in the heart. And on these, I'm going to do $12. All right, let me get these apart. These say 925 India NF, and they're just open circles. I'm going to do $12 on those. This one's a single sterling, and this one's going to stay in my sterling scrap. These are very pretty. These are marked $9.25. I believe it says Banana Republic, but I'm not sure. It's the backwards B and the frontward R. And then I can't read the other mark on it, but they are a gold tone, but they're $9.25. They are really just pretty, I think. That sweet, soft gold color. It is 1 3/8, and these are going to be 12. These are fabulous. Let's see if these are marked. Yeah, and most of your markings are going to be on this part of hoops. And this one says 925. And I can't read its little initials, but aren't those gorgeous? I love this part. Such great detail. They are 1 3/8, and these are going to be 20. These are marked 925. Foss. Aren't those pretty? Detailed. They are a light gold brush, but 925. All these little tiny cubic zirconia hoops, and that hoop is tiny. It is a size 3/8 of an inch, and then there's your cubic zirconia. So those are 10. These are even smaller. They go like so. Is it that one? One of them doesn't have a mate, so let me just be sure I have the right one. Yeah, these are mates. There's your cubic zirconias, and these are going to be $10. These are real pearls, and they're sterling silver. They are marked on the stem. Let's see if it's marked on the stem or it's marked on the back. And these are a light blush. And these are going to be 15. These are bars, just little sterling gold tone bars. And those are 10. That's going in scrap. This one's going in scrap. They're both sterling. This one's going in scrap. It's sterling. These are cubic zirconia star studs. Those are 10. And the best ones are these beauties. They're marked 925 on the backs. These are pearls with beads, and these are going to be That's the sides of them, like so. And I'm going to do 25 on these. Now we have these, which are brass on the bottom where the garnet is, and then just silver tone at the top. And that's what they look like, but they are garnets. And on these, I'm going to do just 15. Now we have, everything else is gold, except for this. Okay, so we have, this was with this, okay? This says Mexico, and it's really pretty with all these colors. However, it's not sterling, and it is not gold, okay? And this was the chain that was on it, and it says 14 karat, and it's diamond cut bead ball. It is 20 inches. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is marked 14K, and it does test as 14K. So sweet. And if anybody's interested in this 20-inch 14K necklace, I will do 100 for it. And if you want this also, I will put it with it because that's how it came together. If you don't want to, just tell me not to send it, but it is pretty, and it says made in Mexico, or it says Mexico. Okay, so that's those. And then these all are 14 karat gold. This one is marked 585, I believe. Yeah, 585 with the infinity sign, and the pearl is a 8.5 pearl, 8.5 millimeter pearl. So gorgeous. And here we have a pair of beautiful Honora 7.5 millimeter pearls. They are marked on the stem 14K with the H logo for Honora pearls. Beautiful, lovely, gotta love them. As I said, they are 7.5 millimeter. And on these, I'm going to do $45. So they are stunners. Of course, if nobody wants them, I'll keep them in my own collection because I love pearls. And then just this one bar, curved bar, is marked 14 karat gold and does test as 14 karat gold. Same thing with this one. I didn't price it, but if you're interested, send me an email. So not too shabby for a ThredUp box to have 14 karat gold, gemstones, sterling silver, brand names. We had quite a bit of everything in this one. I was pretty impressed with it. So, like I said, if you saw something, send us an email to oneshadym@gmail.com. If you have any questions, send them to me down in the comment section. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.